All right, I think we're live. How's it going, everybody? What's going on this evening?
I'm trying to find it just so I can pull up the chat. Why do I not see the live video that we're doing right now?
Yeah.
Is it this?
I think so. What's going on? I see Cherish Simplicity is here. Hopefully you guys can see and hear us by now. Junk Monkey, what's going on, my friend?
Okay, just gonna get out of YouTube and try it again.
There, I think I see video going on. I see sound, or hear sound. What's going on, guys? It's been a little while. It's oh, seems like it's buffering a little bit. Hopefully that's okay. All right, I think we're live. Michelle Connor's here. Sorry, it's been a while.
The chat.
2 weeks. We haven't done a live in the last
chat.
2 weeks. Can you guys see and hear us? My live playback here is buffering on me, so I don't know what's going on. All right. I don't think it's fixed it. Guys, we're having a lot of issues. It seems like we're dropping frames, whatever that means.
Sounds bad.
Don't know what's going on, but my streaming software is saying we're dropping a lot of frames. YouTube is saying we have trouble. All right. Let's see. Still dropping frames. Streaming software. Still dropping frames. Oh, it's growing green. Okay, my software is now showing green. Can you guys, is it clear now? You guys hear us and see us? It looks like the stream side is getting better. YouTube hasn't updated yet. Guys, I'm so sorry.
Always something.
Yeah. It looks like it's going green and yellow, so. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Boy, oh boy. Sounding better, looks better.
What are you doing?
So hopefully,
What are you doing?
hopefully that was it. Hopefully it was just that I had my VPN on and that was just being trouble. It keeps going orange. Now it's red. Anyway, we're going to roll with it. So
If it's like freezing on them, nobody.
I mean, they said it's better. Everybody's saying no more buffering.
Okay.
So they're saying it's better. I'm just trying to, I'm keeping an eye on that. It looks like it's getting better on my side too.
All right.
How's it going, guys? It's been a little while. Yeah, we've been, what did we do the 2 weeks ago that we didn't have a stream? We had
VBS.
VBS. That was
we were
our
going to do it
kids.
later, but then it was like VBS ended even later than we thought.
Yeah.
And it was halfway across town.
Yeah.
Well, actually, all the way across town.
Yep. On the other side of the interstate, which we live in Colorado Springs. There's only one interstate going through us, and we're on the way east side.
Furthest east you can pretty much be, right?
So, and then, yeah, last week we were up in the mountains, right? Just we rented a little Airbnb for a few days.
Yeah. Thought about doing a live on the laptop, but it was like the smallest Airbnb. It was our first time getting an Airbnb, so we just got the cheapest thing we could find to just see if we want to do that in the future. It was a nice place. It was just small.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a good experience overall. I left my Apple Watch there, and they're sending it back for free of charge.
Yeah, hopefully it makes it through the mail. They said they said, do you care if we send it regular mail? And I was like, oh boy. Like, what does that mean? First class? Seems better. I've completed a whole sentence without buffering.
Seller Hunt says 20,000 subs happening soon. Yeah. It's crazy.
It's very, very soon.
Yeah.
The exact number right now is, let me refresh, is 19,987. So we're like 13 subs away.
Like 2 or 3 days away, maybe. You
Yeah.
guys are so nice to
Yeah.
us.
It's insane. It's even hard to think about sometimes. Just 2 years ago, we didn't even really have a YouTube.
It is crazy. Lisa, I have never bought a mystery box from there or really much of anywhere. Not a fan of mystery boxes unless they're like free or like $5 or less.
Debbie said, "I love seeing Reese on the boat. He is so sweet."
Yeah, that was his first time.
Yeah, that was his first time out on the water. We couldn't go swimming. We were at a reservoir. It was Dillon Reservoir, and
So nice.
It's in the mountains, so it's all snow runoff, and it was like
cold.
a 40-degree water, so not very safe to swim in, even though it was like 60s and 70s weather-wise. Would you ever sell? I'm guessing mystery box. Probably not. Oh, on ThreadUp.
Oh, probably not.
Paul's here, Philly Flipper.
I've only been a buyer on ThreadUp and just get bad experience every single time I place an order. So probably wouldn't trust them by sending in stuff I've paid for. What's up, Philly?
Do you guys check your Instagram DMs? Because I have a weird question and I want to tell you guys something. We try to. It's been a busy, well, it's always busy. But,
if we know you're going to send it, we can check.
Yeah. Or if it's really weird, post it here. Just kidding. If you want to DM, okay, we'll check it out. Let us know. ThreadUp is poop emoji.
Debbie, we didn't check our P.O. box yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
Tomorrow we can go.
Yeah, I'll go up tomorrow. Thank you for sending me a birthday card.
Yeah. Chris is an old man. 50 years old. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not 50.
How old do you guys think Chris is?
I would look pretty good for 50.
I mean, I think you could look 50. Like, your hair is very gray.
Stop. Look, guys, is my hair
Not
gray?
in a bad way.
Is my hair
I don't
gray?
have a problem with gray hair.
Probably can't see it. It's pretty gray. I got my hair cut today, and my stylist was like, every time I see you, your hair gets grayer and grayer. And I'm just like, as long as it's still there, that's all I care about, right?
Your simplicity favorite ice cream flavor?
You first.
No. I like strawberry or mint chocolate chip.
I like just vanilla. I'm a plain
Boring.
boring guy. Sometimes I like what's that? Butter pecan.
Ew.
That
We don't really
probably
get
makes
ice
me seem a lot
cream.
older. That's like
we
an old
never
person
like
ice
buy
cream.
ice cream at the store. Really, if we get ice cream, it's usually probably like Cold Stone,
Yeah.
and then I would just get like the sweet cream.
Yeah, I like the cake better from Cold Stone.
Sarah vacations here from Nebraska every chance she gets.
Hey, I've been wanting to go up to not Nebraska.
We did go there last year.
We did go there last year.
I like
Omaha.
Nebraska. Yeah, Omaha was.
Where's Lake McConaughey? Is that Wyoming?
It's Nebraska.
Is that Nebraska? I've been trying to talk Kathy into going to Lake McConaughey for like 10 years.
Last time we went, there
There
were
was a lot
so
of
many
bugs.
mosquitoes. I don't like mosquitoes.
30, 34, 38, 35, 63.
I don't even know how old Chris is, honestly.
I did turn 36.
Okay.
Debbie said 33 for Chris and 29 for Kathy. Kathy's pretty old too. She's only 2 years younger than I am.
2.5.
Thrift Generation. I guess I'm the odd one out. I like ThreadUp.
I mean, I like getting deals. I actually haven't shopped it in a long time. You used to be able to get kids' clothes for like $1.99, like good brands and everything, and now everything, even like Walmart stuff, they price for more than Walmart prices.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you, like, I have a coupon, I don't really even look at it. But I love the polka dot boxes that, like, it's always fun opening the box to find out that half the stuff you ordered has stains or holes or something.
Happy Thursday. Lizette's here. How's it going? Mint chocolate chip 2. That's what Lizette likes. Would you ever consider moving out of Colorado to another state?
Yeah.
Kathy really wants to.
Especially now, since like house prices have doubled in the last year. I don't know. Just seems like other people get a really good value for their house, like their money in other states. But I don't know. I still want to move to Florida, mostly just because of it seems like there's a lot to do there, and I like the beach instead of the mountains.
Well, it's getting more and more like Colorado is like, especially in like Denver, like in the big cities, like Colorado Springs is probably not one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest cities, I guess, right? Like you got the Denver metro area, you got Boulder, Fort Collins, Colorado Springs, and the price of living, the cost of living is just getting crazy. It's like turning into California, to where, like we were fortunate to be able to buy a house when we, first got married, and then we bought this house, but it's getting hard out there for younger people like us to buy houses here in Colorado. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to moving, but I think it would just have to take, it'd have to be like a sweet deal, right? Because I have a lot of family here, like
you can't buy a house in our whole city for like less than $400,000, and that's like $400,000 is like the bottom of the barrel housing. Yeah. And like when we first bought our house, the first house we got it for $95,000, and that was only less than 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
When?
Something like that. 10 years ago. We got a house for $95,000. Now you can't get, and that same house is close to 400 now.
Was that? That was like.
Well, we've been married. That was like 13 years ago. So yeah, probably 13 years.
Bought in like 2008. So yeah, like 13 years ago.
I don't know. And then I see all these people in Texas with their big houses for like.
I know.
300,000.
I would like a lot of land, right? Like, and here.
He wants a big old shop.
Yeah, I want like a big old shop.
But that was when you were doing woodworking.
I would still want a wood shop.
If we have a big shop, it's going to be full of inventory.
We can have 2 big shops.
Mine, his and hers. Where did you last read? Let me scroll up.
Lisa said she's vanilla flavor too. Yeah.
Billy said we're both old because he's younger than us.
I mean, he's what, like 35?
No, I think he's younger than me.
Oh, did he just turned like 32
or 31. Right? How old are you, Philly?
Paul, I swear he was.
I feel like he was like a year or two.
He was older than I thought. I thought he was a young guy, like 28. Thanks, Lizette, for the happy birthday. Chair Simplicity. Cute. My nephew loves strawberry ice cream. I've been obsessed with peanut butter flavor lately. Yeah, that's what I used to do as a kid. I'd get I was one of 6 kids. So like when my family bought ice cream, they bought like the Walmart jug, like the 5-gallon drum of ice cream, and always just vanilla. And when I was a kid, I'd add like peanut butter to it. Give it a little bit of flavor.
Thrift Generations found some really good finds on ThreadUp's unbranded. Yeah, I found some. I don't know adult stuff so good, but I can find some kids deals on the unbranded.
But then you have to pay so much to get a new one. Yeah.
House, yeah.
Yeah, and see, I'm in the boat. Like, I kind of regret selling our first house. Like,
I mean, we didn't really have a choice.
We had to get this house, but
like now we're in a different situation.
Right.
Yeah, when we do move, we're probably gonna rent this house out.
Yeah. It's like our house is kind of small, but it works.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sell this house. So like if we get another house, like we have to buy it out.
When we were on our mountain trip, separately. All I wanted to do was like I kept saying we gotta move around here. Which obviously we can't. The houses up there are like $2 to $14 million each. Like you can't get anything under $1 million.
You can go camping in a schoolie up there for like $30 a night. So,
gotta get the
schoolie
done. Do we want to be small schoolie people? Like, how can we resell while living in a schoolie?
No, I don't think we can do that.
I know. I don't really want to live in it, but it does
some little
seem...
trips. That'd be what it's all about. Come to Jacksonville. We moved here from Atlanta and loving it. Florida.
Anna asked, "Is it Kathy or?"
It's Kathy. It's Kathy. Is it Kathy or Kathy?
Technically, it's Catherine, but I don't know. It just seems like an old lady name, but I guess so does Kathy.
We're a family of C's. I'm Chris. It's Kathy. Our oldest son is Connor, and our youngest son is Cyrus.
I was named after my grandma's middle name, I think.
Looks like I missed. Artful Journey said, "Happy 4th of July weekend from Waco. Hoping to list 20 with you tonight."
Chris's sister's getting married on 4th of July.
Yeah, it was a wedding.
It's going to be a fun week.
Actually, a lot of my family's in town. Except for Amber. She's stationed. Well, she just got, what's it called?
Deployed?
Deployed, yeah. Couple weeks ago, a month ago. That's why we're living in Massachusetts now. New York was getting way too expensive. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, we've both been in Colorado for quite a long time, and it's the last 10 years has been.
It's been like, I moved here in middle school, so over 20 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I still consider myself a Californian, even though I only lived there for like 12 years of my being born till I was 12.
In Florida at Christmas time, we have our outdoor barbecue. See, I like the snow. I know Kathy doesn't like it, but I like the
cold.
snow.
I mean, not too cold. I like 40 degrees is okay, but not snow.
But see, like 40 degrees in like Florida is like freezing cold, right? Like Drew be putting on parkas and stuff in his shed. I'm in Massachusetts. I don't think houses have gone for 95 in the last 20 years. Yeah, it's so funny because our first house we bought in a part of town called Widefield, or like Security Widefield, which is like the very south end of Colorado Springs. And yeah, we bought that house for $95,001. We outbid the other person by $1. And that was like in what, 2008?
That's when we got married. So
2009 maybe?
2009, yeah.
You know, it was right after the big crash. So like people were like lots of foreclosures.
Yeah, we bought it when they were like, you get $8,000 if you buy your first house. So then we got $8,000 back too. So that was like in the 90s. It
was a lifetime ago, it seems. But, you know, we fixed it up I fixed it up as we lived there, and we didn't have kids. We had the 2 dogs. We had Reese and Roxy. And Roxy's not with us anymore, but yeah, that was, I mean, I remember when we sold the house across the street sold for 120, and I was like, oh my gosh, how houses in this neighborhood going for 120? Right? And I mean, our house hadn't been renovated since the 70s. So like it was, you know, just putting in new cabinets and painting and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I think it sold last year. I want to look it up. Someone else came in and flipped it. And
it was a weird house too, because like half of it was just an add-on, like a random room, and then an extra bathroom added on that like it just all didn't fit with the house. It was a weird house.
So it sold in 2020, I guess. I thought it sold, but it sold for $260,000. Zestimate right now, according to Zillow, which I guess take that as you want, whether or not it's whatever, but it's estimating it at $360,000 right now.
It's crazy. It's like
and we sold it for 116.
It was so small.
We sold it for 116. Which is crazy. Crazy. Anyway.
So, any of you live anywhere where you can still buy a house for $100,000? Maybe like Oklahoma. Does anyone live in Oklahoma? How's the housing there? Oh, this person, Thrift Generation, said they have 2 rentals in Oklahoma. How much is housing there? I remember as a teenager going to Oklahoma, like on a mission trip or something, and like houses were like $40,000, like decently sized ones and stuff.
Texas is good for land, no income tax. Income state tax.
That's funny.
Oh, Flipper's 32.
Lizette saying they're all A's, their names.
They're all A's?
All A's. Oh, A's and L's.
A's and L's?
Yeah, we're all C's. And then Cherish Simplicity. How did we decide on their names? I don't know. How did we decide on Connor?
On our boys' names?
I know how we decided on Cyrus, but
Kathy decided.
Did I? I don't think
what
so.
What was the name I would have named Connor? After my
Bruce.
Bruce.
Some weird name. I don't know how we decided Connor, because at first I wanted a Bible name. I liked, well, I don't know if that, yeah. I don't know. But I do like his name, and then Cyrus was Chris's great something.
Yeah, my great-grandpa.
Yeah, it felt weird to not do a C after 3 C's and whatnot.
My chat just jumped. Let's see. Christy likes Java chip.
Oh, I'm on top chat. Are you on top chat or live?
I'm on live chat. Junk Monkey said, I'm super busy, still moving my eBay operation and now trying to find good homes for my puppies. Had some puppies. We got Reese and Roxy to try to have puppies, and they never did. They never had puppies.
But for how much Reese runs away, he might have some puppies out there we don't know about.
He might have. Yep.
Lisa's saying Pennsylvania gets all 4 seasons. Housing's cheap and land is plentiful. A few of my Kidism friends live in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but then we'd have to be all over where Paul is, huh?
Reese's. Oh, we bought his bed back up. Finally, it's right here. He's laying all sweet. What are you doing? You want to come here?
I was trying to get a Reese cam going, but
come here.
There's Reese Bear.
Reese baby. You want a treat? Oh, I know you do. I know.
Rachel's flipping in East Tennessee. Hello, I finally caught you live. Hey, Rachel, how's it going? Mandy says, my husband always claims he's from Hawaii. He was born there when his dad was there in the Navy back in Iowa since he was 2. Does he look Hawaiian, or does he just say I'm Hawaiian because he was born there? Madeline DM'd you. Take your time to read it.
If I read it right now,
We're gonna read it with the class.
Because it takes me a long time to respond to stuff, so I'll read it after. What? You're not getting more? That was it. Just one. I think you're getting more.
More what?
Getting more treats.
Oh, he's a treat hog. Sarah, how's it going? I need to know how to input shoes, box measures. What are the measures between? I did not find that category in the system when I select USPS.
So I don't actually ever put any measurements in, like when I'm doing the listing, only when I do the shipping. But like you would just click priority mail. You don't actually have to put the dimensions in. For
the eBay listing.
Right. But then when you sell it, it's on the box if you have the box in front of you. But I mean, I know in my head I do 15 by 8 by 6, but it's technically like 7 and an 8, so rounding up to 8. 5 and an 8, so rounding up to 6, and then 14 and 3/8. So yeah, 15 by 8 by 6. But yeah, all these have the measurements on them if you didn't know.
In Toronto, the smallest condo runs about $500,000.
That was a family chat that I'm gonna turn off because they'll probably go.
Oh, I didn't mute it on my phone, so if you guys, if Kathy's camera like shakes, it's because my phone is her camera. Because the camera I normally use, I guess the port on it messed up or something, and it was dead, so I had to use that phone. So if it vibrates or whatever, that's just my family talking, because there's a wedding happening this week and on Monday. Junk Monkey says, bought my house 3 years ago for $250,000. Much smaller house in bad condition. 2 doors down, just sold for $400K.
We've actually tried to buy a few of our neighbors' homes when they've moved. It just never worked out. Like the timing didn't.
Yeah.
We're like, what if we could like own half of our block? Like, obviously we don't have that much money, but
Well, I was
if
gonna
we
say,
did,
where'd all that money come from?
I'm just saying, yeah. If we had enough money, it'd be cool to like own this whole block. Like
so
Monopoly.
for those of you that don't know, our house is paid off. So we've been kind of like eyeing the market, trying to see what we could afford and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm scared now of the market how it is now. It seems
and
like
it's like I still want like a new build, and I don't know if you do, but anyways.
Well, there's
like
new build
I'm
would be
fine
nice.
waiting a year for it to be built, but now we gotta decide where.
But having a house right next door would have been really nice.
Oh yeah. Well, originally, yeah, we wanted to. I mean, we were trying to keep it a secret in case it ever came to be. We had a fun video idea, but it's obviously we're never gonna buy the neighbor's house. So we were just thinking at first not renting this house, like living in one, and then just walking next door to go to work.
Yeah.
And the second house would just be like our reselling house instead of like either renting a warehouse or storage unit.
Yeah.
Just renting or owning
kind of like having
the
business like rent it from us kind of thing.
Yeah. And then at least the house would be appreciating as we use it for that.
Yeah.
But it hasn't worked out that way yet. And then it just seems better to have somebody else rent and then collect that money to put towards something different.
I would if they were right next door, I'd probably much rather rent to somebody, because it's like, as a landlord, you can be right next door if anything goes wrong or anything like that. Be there to collect rent. I'm just kidding.
Luba said Toronto smallest condo runs about 500. That's crazy. Yeah, I believe it. We can move to Iowa for under 100.
Hey. We were watching this we've been watching a lot of like schooly videos, and a lot of like tiny homes have like it's kind of like in the same niche, I guess.
It's like small Airbnb type things too.
Last night we were watching this one girl like just makes like these cool Airbnbs, and like I think she made like a where was it, Idaho? She made a house in the size of in the shape of a potato for Idaho potatoes or whatever, and it was like a little Airbnb. But this one was like on like a river. Like you can get there by boat. Like you get to the Airbnb by a boat, and there's like a little dock, and it's just like a shipping container size, but it looks like a cocoon. It was like called like the cocoon house.
It was cool.
It was like a cool little cottage. Yeah.
I liked the idea, but I was like, I don't think I could do it. Like literally just bathing out. But
what she does is she'll just go and she'll work on building an Airbnb, and she'll live in that while she's doing that. And then, a year or so go by, and then Airbnb it out. And then she's got all these cool, like a tree house, I think was her first one. And that's just an Airbnb and all. It was cool. And she has them in all different states, which I think is cool. That'd be, you want to go to a different state, you just go to your own Airbnb. Be kind of neat.
Yes, they
Saved him
were.
from Bruce.
California is just nuts. One of my friends last night was saying where she lives there, I think in LA area is $7 plus for gas. So I feel so bad for y'all. It's bad. I mean, here
It's about
$4.99
$5 a
is
gallon.
like
Yeah.
it's still crazy.
Housing market in KC is wild. Bought our first starter home for $158. 2017, sold it for $265 last year. Nice.
Reese, everyone loves you. I don't know why.
Would you ever flip houses then sell or rent them? Yeah, if we
That's
were able
originally
to.
what we wanted to do before we fell into reselling.
Yeah.
It's still kind of the goal overall, but it's technically reselling, right?
Yeah, resell a house. He looked tired after his boat. Yeah, he just fell asleep. I mean, we were just like driving. Like it was a 2-hour rental, and the kids were like wanting to steer and stuff.
Couldn't go over like 20 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So, but they were having fun. I got my boat fixed for a little bit. Definitely somewhere we'll probably go back to, though.
No, he looks like an Iowan, not a Hawaiian. So close to 20K. Yeah. It's going to any day now. Any day.
Hot any Cheetos day. Sounds good.
Hot Cheetos.
Haven't had that in a while.
Any tips for wanting to start a reselling business? Just start.
Do it.
Just start. Depends on where you're starting from. If you are willing to put a few dollars into it, I'd probably, I don't know. If we were going to start now, knowing what we know now, would you do shoes? Would you start with shoes?
I mean, are we starting with like no money or what? Like,
say you have
low investment,
$200.
$200. I'm starting at the bins.
Bins?
Yeah. But if I have like $1,000, I would start with like shoes.
Yeah. Start with shoes at the bins.
I mean, $1,000 would only get me about 100 pairs or so, which is about a week's worth of listings. So
I think a lot of people say sell what you have, which is a good, but I feel like, I don't know. If you're not excited about selling the stuff, it's an easy way to just be like, you know what, this isn't for me, kind of thing. So I would, and maybe shoes aren't for you. So you know,
whatever your favorite thing is, I guess.
Yeah.
'Cause if you don't like it, you're not gonna want to list it. Like shoes, I could just list them all day. They're easy. I just feel like they're plentiful.
But yeah, you just go around looking stuff up. Oh, I want to sell this watch, right? So find out, look on eBay, search for comps, and see what they're selling for. See if people are actually buying it. Check the conditions of the sold comps. See if you have something that is comparable. Check sell-through rate, which is just, how many have sold in the last, 90 days versus how many are listed right now. And if it's like a 1-to-1, that's like a 100% sell-through. So if there's 50 listed and 50 have sold, that's a 100% sell-through rate. That's pretty good chance it's going to sell in the next 90 days. So, yeah, just do that. I think shipping is probably the biggest hurdle or roadblock, speed bump. I don't know. I think it's the biggest thing that new people are scared of. Well, yeah. Did I say that right? Shipping can be intimidating, and it doesn't need to be, but
sorry, I'm hiding some.
Is there some spam? But yeah, I would just start. If you make mistakes, you're gonna make mistakes. Just learn from it and keep going. We'll answer any questions you have here if you have any. Lisa said, my new favorite obsession is the ultimate peanut butter Reese's Cups. I always think of your pup. I haven't seen those. Ultimate peanut butter Reese's
I feel
Cups.
like you have. So for eBay shipping labels, right now we pay for them with the money the buyer already paid and just take it. eBay just takes it off before they give us our payout, but thinking about doing it differently soon. I like paying with our credit card just to have points since we get the money anyways from eBay. Might as well get some points from it. We just haven't set that up yet.
Yeah. When we have time, which is why it hasn't been set up yet.
So no one has to get this spreadsheet videos done because it's not.
We decided to go on a trip.
Yeah. Halfway done still. I did pull this down. I was going to set it. I was going to erase April and set it up for July.
Update it all. So that was do y'all pay for shipping labels on eBay? Is your chat frozen? Your chat is frozen, maybe.
I'm gonna get out of this chat and just.
Is yours frozen?
Refresh it all. No, but why did 2 people say that?
I don't know. Looks like it's back after that though. My brother and I own 3 nice houses near downtown airport. Bought 2 with inherited money. We call it the compound. So they're like kind of close to each other. That's awesome. That's awesome. I had my cousin's grandparents had like 2 or 3 houses in like close proximity in California, and that was pretty cool. How did you pay off your house? Did you follow a plan? We actually inherited a house from in California from Kathy's aunt, and
yeah,
that was the biggest reason why we were able to pay it off. I'd like to buy some land and put tiny houses on it. That'd be cool.
I know. I'm just like, that'd be so cool to have like a big land and then just a bunch of little Airbnb tiny homes on it or something.
Debbie said, "Have to go, guys. If I don't see you, y'all, happy 4th of July. Love you both, and of course, Reese. Debbie, thank you so much. Have a good evening." Amber Resells is here. How's it going, Amber?
Amber, I was watching your video today. I'm always days late on watching a new uploads, but Amber has a cool video where she thrifted in Texas at different bins. So,
has anyone noticed plummeting sales on Poshmark?
I feel like everything's a little bit slow right
plummeting
now.
everywhere.
But again, I haven't updated my board, or like I literally don't know how much I've listed, so I just need to get back on track.
Yeah. We've been
it's hard
summer
to say,
activities.
Like today is the last day of the month, and I was looking at my sales report, our spreadsheet, and it was a very slow month overall. I only sold 228 items. I like to sell obviously I like to sell more, but like most months I'm around 350 to 400 items sold, so that's very low. But then again, I don't even know if I listed 228 items this month. So if you think about it that way, I guess I'm doing okay still. Anyways, I just need to get back.
Yeah. Well, it's the summer. Kids, we've been doing tons of stuff.
Yeah. We actually joined our gym again. Well, we used to go to this, it's like a gym. What is it? I don't know. It's not just, like they have the pools and everything too. Yeah. So for the summer, we'll probably mainly be doing pool stuff with the kids. And then once they go to school, we have plans to add at least a 30-minute workout into our day.
Yeah, at least 30 minutes.
30 minutes of doing one of the machines and then maybe some weights or something. Nothing too hardcore yet.
Question: I have had some really lowball offers. Do you think our customers know about slow summer sales?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've been getting some crazy low offers on Poshmark. I either just ignore them or decline. I don't even counter if it's too low.
Lori, how's it going? Mama with a camera.
Lori.
Have you all seen the Reese cups with chips in them? Not a fan. You know, I think I did. Is that what what's her name was saying?
Ones.
Is that the ultimate one?
Sure. I'm gonna look it up. Ultimate.
I have had that, and I didn't even notice anything different. It just tasted the same. So, To me, I guess. I don't know. Like
Oh,
with
the
the
ultimate
with
is
the
peanut butter
Reese
on peanut butter.
with the Reese's pieces in it. Hmm. We've been trying to stay away from candy. It's hard. When flat rate boxes came out, I switched over to them exclusively until 2 or 3 years ago. Flat rate boxes is a great thing for beginners until they get the hang of things. Yeah, or like Poshmark, where you can literally use anything to ship in. So if what you're selling, if you're still here, Ellie,
to take a picture of Reese. He looked very cute.
if you're still here, Poshmark is a great place. If whatever you're selling or whatever you choose to sell can be sold on Poshmark, that's a. Did you take a cute picture? You're not going to share it with a class?
Well, I mean, I hope you can see it. He's just staring at me.
Yes,
and
on all the same
really
block.
Cutie.
Did you sell at JBF a bunch before you got into Poshmark? Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually sad. I was thinking about JBF the other day. I haven't done it in over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't really have stuff to do it with anymore.
Oh, I missed this one. Terry said, I never find any good items to sell in my area compared to what you find. Very discouraging. I don't know. I mean, Kathy looks through a lot of stuff before she finds the good stuff, usually, right?
Or I pay a lot of money for it.
Or we pay up for it, yeah.
When I was sourcing with some friends yesterday, we went to a thrift store that I'd never been to, and the shoes were so many good shoes, but like all were priced at like $20 to $40 for the most part. And it was senior day, so we did have a senior friend with us, so we did get half off on some of them, but not all of them. But like I did pay, say like there was a pair of Allen Edmonds, I paid $35, but they should sell for over $100, so I was comfortable doing that. But like, yeah, I can find a lot. It's just expensive, so it's hard to keep the cash flow going if you're spending too much. So if I ever want to lower my cost of goods for a week or two, I'll just go to the bins.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, honestly, most of my items sell for like a $10 to $15 profit, so it's not like a ton of amazing stuff.
Emmer said, going well, thanks for watching, Kathy. Missed the coolness of the Denver bins. Unsurprisingly, it was hot.
It was so hot yesterday where we were going, and I was like, I don't know how people do this. I know I want to move, but Colorado does have some good weather for the most part.
Yeah, we have, I think Colorado Springs is like tied with like San Diego for the most sunny days out of the year. Lost my place in chat.
Everyone's talking about Texas. Let's see.
There's this TikTok that comes out across every once in a while when I'm scrolling TikTok. Don't make fun of me. And it's like the guy finds the it's like the cheapest houses with land in Texas or something like that, and he shows like the house, and it's like you got 40 acres and you got like this, and it's got like this big shop and all this kind of, it's like a 3,000 square foot house, 4 bed 3 bath kind of thing, $240,000. I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's probably like in the middle of Texas, right? Like the middle of nowhere, Texas. Wherever we move, we have to be close to sourcing spots,
I was
right?
also thinking today, like, if we ever move to Texas or Florida, those are like such big states. It's like I'd want to take our schoolie there, go to like all the different areas and decide which one feels good, or instead of just moving on a whim and being like, oh, this is a good house. Aussie girl, if business is slow, do we keep buying? Yeah, but I would like go to the bins instead of spending too much,
Mhm.
or if I didn't want to spend money that week, I would probably just end and relist.
Yeah. Our situation now is just like we don't have a lot of
Yeah.
space available if things are slow.
So then we would run like a higher sale
Yeah.
percent off, and then usually can move
Try to move
30
some stuff.
something items pretty quickly. So yeah.
The ultimate is all peanut butter.
Yeah, look, I put it up right here. It's peanut butter cup and peanut butter in the middle.
I might have to try that.
I don't like peanut butter that much.
Yeah. I feel like the chocolate, like, evens it out. You got the sweet and the salty with the peanut butter. Lowball offers get countered with a 1 cent off plus a full asking price leads to some sales in some blocks.
I don't like countering too much because I don't like when they decline my offer, even though obviously they were rude first.
Seem to be a few fellow Texans here, yeah? Texas is big, huh? I saw the mini boxes you have behind you and felt intimidated. I say, oh, Lord, that cost so much money. But at Walmart, they were 10 for 17. Oh, for the boxes, yeah. Yeah, we got these at Walmart.
A couple bucks each, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have yet to have to replace one. I mean, a couple.
Actually, 17 for 10 is cheaper than what we got them.
Yeah.
I think we paid 19 for 10. So, yeah, it's like $2 a box.
And if you use Rakuten or some sort of, let me see if Walmart's on there. You gotta get cash back any way you can, right?
Best deals are from Goodwill online, and they're blue box deals.
Well, I'm logged out of Rakuten and I don't know my password. So.
Chair Simplicity said, I haven't listed in over 2 weeks. No motivation.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
I have not been motivated for anything except sourcing, buying stuff. Gosh, I found so much good stuff in the last 2 days, and it's still buried in my car because we were gonna. Well, I had an idea to record. It's like a lot. Like my whole van is full, and I was like, I don't want to bring it all up here, just to bring it back down, because like there's no way I can store it all up here while I work through it. So I need to I want to bin it up into like days worth of work or whatever, a day or two in one bin, and then just keep it in the trailer until I can bring the bin up. Anyways, of course, it was raining pretty much the whole day today, so I didn't get to get any of that out.
Which I'm glad we have the rain. So it's been hot and dry for like a month. So, but it just slowed down the work.
Does anyone have Mercari? And if you do, I keep like in my email, I see I have an offer on Mercari, but I got no like push notifications. And I guess I need to check my notifications, but I just haven't been getting them except for in my email. It's weird.
Becky, how's it going? Vintage Viking Treasure.
Hey, Becky.
Said it just got a new booth and started moving in.
Ooh, where?
Awesome. At the American, what's it called? American Classics?
The one that she told us about last time.
Is that where your booth is? How did your June go overall for you? June was pretty slow. It's been, but again, we've been doing extracurricular stuff all June.
Thankfully, we had a few really good sales in June that like kind of kept the at least profit pretty high. So yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't make I haven't had a sales month under 10K gross in probably over almost 2 years, and it was only 8,211.
8,200 gross
totals. Yeah, and my profits right about half. So,
but again, like we haven't been tracking how much we've been listing. Yeah. And it's showing. It like Kathy said, we're not motivated that much. I think if we were doing that, back to doing that and keeping up with it, it would be more motivating to us. But again, it's summer. We've been, we went 3 days up in the mountains. Um, we turned stuff on away. Well, we put eBay on away, time away, or whatever it's called. Um, got some work on the schoolie done. Boys are both in Taekwondo, and we have a lot going on this summer. A lot of family here is in town because there's a wedding going on Monday. So yeah, it's just
So July is probably gonna not be that great, but our
Right.
kids start school like August 1st or 2nd, so we
Yeah.
only have about one more month of trying to make it as best as we can.
Yeah. And then August we'll pick things back up to put even more videos out and all that kind of stuff. So it's like the summer we're just trying to like coast through.
Cool. I made a Salem Mercari.
Nice. I live in Texas and it's hot. How do you decide what your shipping charges are for priority mail?
Wait, what? Sorry, I was like,
how do you decide what your shipping charges are for priority mail?
like on eBay. I just do it like by pounds in my head. So like obviously you don't know exactly what it's gonna be until you see where the buyer lives. So I just kind of do so for 2 pounds I always do $10.99. 3 pounds I do $12.99. I basically add $2 for each pound. And then sometimes I have to eat a little bit of the cost, but often I make $1 or $2 off the shipping. So that's just how I do mine. I don't like what is it called? When you set it up, just like
calculated.
Yeah, I don't like calculated shipping. It just charges the buyer way too much. Like today I was looking in someone's store and they were selling a pair of shoes that, well, first off, I know are under £1 and they could have just sent them first class, but I understand some people want to do priority just for the like safety of it, I guess, because you get like coverage if it gets lost or stolen, but whatever. Not stolen, just lost, damage, whatever. Anyways, but these shoes that I could ship for like less than $6, their calculated shipping had them at like 14 something for shipping. So I was just like, that just left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't want people to come in my store and think it's too much.
June is nearly half my normal month. Yeah, feel it. Nita said, hi, Chris. Hi, Kathy. How's it going, Nita?
Let me scroll up. I feel like I lost my place.
Wanda, I've just started thrifting and I'm having a hard time finding trending styles. However, I have found some nice dress at my local thrift store. Yeah, like I think reselling it's different based on where you're at, right? Like we live in Colorado, we're able to get, like Patagonia stuff in the winters and outdoor brands, but we rarely find, things like
fancy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really look for it either.
Gucci.
Though.
We don't find any Gucci.
Honestly, when I go to the thrift anymore, I look in the shoes, and if I didn't find enough shoes, I might poke around in the men's department, but that's about mostly it. And I always find more than enough.
Yeah. You have two. Wait. I think I missed something. You have two in the Austin area. 2 bins?
Probably the bins, yeah.
Okay.
So Amber was at 3 different bins in her video, so.
2 acres here is 140 to 165 just for the land. That's what it was here just 5 years ago.
When we didn't have enough to buy that.
Right.
And now that we can, like, that's what it's so sad because, like, how I said we got our house for 95. Those were at that time we only qualified for like 120 or something or 100, like very low amount. And now we're basically like, it's like just crazy that I don't know. I don't know what people do for work that they can just get $500,000 houses like no big deal.
Mm-hmm. I have
But
a hard.
then again, sorry, it just reminds me that like we did buy this house still making barely any money too. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Yeah, when we bought this house, we were both working.
We probably made maybe 40 to 50,000 total, right? To buy a $200,000 house.
I mean, I was making like
So
16
now,
bucks an hour. Like
yeah,
I was
I
making
mean,
so little, I still said how much an hour it was. Right? Like I didn't know my annual
right.
wage.
All right.
I have a hard time going to the bins and not coming home with a bunch of stuff. I don't like to sit and comp everything there. Yeah, I mean it's cheap
Yeah, at the bins.
at the bins. Yeah, I found things at the bins that helped me when I started. Yeah, we find all kinds of stuff. Stuff we keep, stuff we sell.
Amber, did we already answer a question about books?
Haven't got there yet.
Okay. Well, where were you just reading? I'm trying to like find where you're reading, and I don't see any of those. But I guess I'm on Top Chat again. So, are you?
I got a yellow warning saying our video's poor. Hopefully you guys. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully we didn't just go away. We'll just keep going. Let us know if we're glitching out or anything.
So, Chris, did you already say?
I was just a
About your
few above
garage?
where Amber was. Yeah, I was right there.
Oh.
If
Well,
Chris
his-
isn't using the shop in the
His
garage anymore.
garage is still full of all his tools though that we can't sell
Yeah,
because
it is
he
a
might,
full-on wood shop, and
he
I
doesn't
am
wanna-
gonna rearrange it so that it's not fully set up as a wood shop all the time. Like my tools are on mobile bases and stuff, so still here. Okay.
But if anything, we'd end up using it for car parking.
Yeah,
If there was even room for that.
and you know, it's like I don't know. I feel like if we had a lot more. There's a few things, right? Like I don't want to have to go downstairs into the garage every time something sells, or like even out into a different shit. I want all of our inventory in the same area, right? So that we're not running back and forth between two places or three places. And the garage, like we need it for other stuff. Like we're gonna be working on the schoolie. I need to have the garage to be able to work on stuff.
Still got some home repairs to do that just requires
Yeah.
the space there.
So I don't know. And I feel like our inventory count, like we're like at what, like 1,000, 1,100. Our max is probably like 1,200 listings or items.
It's pretty full right now.
It's pretty full. But that's about as much as I would want us to manage at one time anyway.
I still want like 2,000.
If we had the space,
I will say
all in
if
one
we
area.
ever have the space and have more inventory, I would probably drop. Well, I've already kind of dropped Facebook Marketplace for the most part. I might drop Mercari or at least post to it very infrequently or like after only if it's been listed 30 days elsewhere.
Yeah. And like our house, like as far as the garage goes, like we don't have a whole lot of storage in this house. It's pretty. I mean, it's 1,800 square feet. That's including
Like even
this
where we
loft
have
up
to
here.
like keep our towels and stuff is like such a small closet.
Yeah.
Our little coat closet is like literally not that big at all.
So the garage just becomes kind of a extra place to put stuff.
Anyways, so Amber, I don't know that much about children's books. I always look for book sets. And then some of those Dr. Seuss band books or
Yeah,
whatever.
the band.
I think you can't sell them on eBay, but you can on
books.
Mercari. I don't know if they're still going for any crazy amount, but I sold a couple for really good money. But yeah, for your
Okay.
baby, definitely getting books at garage sales.
Yeah, we used to try to
And-
collect Dr. Seuss books, right?
Right. Now I'm just trying to sell them all.
When the kids were younger.
But yeah, if after you read all the books to your baby, Once Upon a Child does buy them, not for much, but if you just, they almost take every book I ever bring them. So if you just want like 35 cents for books after, if you get them at a garage sale, you can basically
Just sell them all and then
Yeah. break
get an
even
Audible like membership
for a baby.
Hey, it's story
Stop.
time.
They want to hear your
And then you
voice.
go have a glass of wine. I'm just kidding. Came in late. Are you guys moving? No, not yet. No, we're no plans of moving. We were talking.
I mean, I
we've been
have
looking
plans of moving.
because it would be nice. It's like it would be nice to have a bigger house, but
I think we might start looking after this next tax year, so probably after February or March, and then.
it really just depends on.
But if
how
we
the
get a new
housing
build
market
like I
goes.
want, it'll probably be a year after that before it would be done. So
Yeah.
it just has to be the perfect thing
Yeah.
because this house works, and we don't want to just get a little bit of a better or bigger or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to have.
It
all
has
the
to
things we
basically
want.
have more land, and when I say land, I'm talking like maybe 2 to 5 acres.
An extra
No more than like
garage.
10 acres.
So either a 3 or 4 car
Right.
garage.
Some garage space. We need to be
Some
able to park the
walk-in
school bus
closets.
there.
Our kids have the closets where you just have
Yeah.
to move the doors, which is fine, but like half of the space is like behind the wall where you can barely even reach. It's just frustrating.
We need to be able to afford it, right? So,
Right.
and yeah. So we have a lot of like must-have things on that list if we're gonna move. So probably not gonna happen.
I actually saw the perfect house that meets all of my criteria. Well,
except
it
we
doesn't
can't
have
afford
a
it,
shop
right?
in the back, but or anything. Right.
I could do without a shop if we can build one.
It was like 650,000.
That's out of our range right now.
No, but it was like it was a very good house. Like for that price, it was a good house for right now.
My car is full of JBF stuff. Is it JBF season right now?
It's always JBF season
Is it?
somewhere.
Okay, now you got me going to look up Rakuten.
Hey, join with our code. I'm just kidding. You need to add Rakuten to our links tree.
Probably.
Yeah. Also, Rakuten, I noticed when we booked our last hotel somewhere, like it gave us like 10% back. I'm sure that was just at that time, but yeah, they have like if you book through Expedia and stuff, those are all on there. So like if you're planning a big purchase for whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it looks like Penny just gave us a super sticker for $4.99.
Thank you,
Penny, thank you so much for that. That's awesome. We appreciate it.
This is a cute little fox. Number 1. Thank you.
Good night, Penny. We appreciate that. Have a good night in Virginia.
That is somewhere I definitely want to visit.
Yeah.
Isn't that where your mom was with her sister and like they kept taking pictures? I was like, oh gosh, we gotta go there. Are they in Virginia? I know she lives in Virginia, but like when they were like camping in their little things together.
And they saw like all the wild horses and stuff.
Yeah, it looked
yeah.
like yeah. I was like,
I
we
think
gotta go
so.
there.
I think so. I heard Mercari's been acting up. It's been working fine for me. At American Classic Market. Okay, yeah, that's where Becky's. We're gonna have to go check it out.
Is that the one on Constitution and Academy?
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't been there in a long
Been there
time,
in years,
but
yeah.
What is a good sell rate after 3 months?
I don't know. I don't understand the question.
I guess it just depends. We would probably optimally have everything sold within 3 months of listing. That doesn't always happen, but that's like the goal for us at least. Schoolie, there's a place for storage.
We were
No,
having that
we
as our
did, yeah.
storage, and then when we started working on it, we had to get
Yeah.
everything out, which was good because then we sold.
We
well,
sold
you'll
the stuff
see-
that was in it.
You'll see tomorrow on our video.
Yeah, video coming out tomorrow. It's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
a good one.
Anyways, it was bigger items that we were just procrastinating listing, but since we had to take them out, I finally got them listed and they've been selling. So
Mm-hmm. Love getting to chat with you all here. Awesome. Yay, I caught a live. Hello from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Hey.
Hello, sorting with Samantha. Looks like Junk Monkey has some Yorkies.
Why are you staring at me? Why is he staring at me again?
My mom has a couple Yorkies.
What are you doing? Ooh, do you use global shipping or... Yeah, we just do global shipping. I just don't want to deal with any international stuff on my own, really.
Mm-hmm.
Really? He's scratching it, but he's like...
He's moaning. Groaning.
You like it? Dude.
Can you guys hear that?
He sounds like he's growling. Yeah,
Reese does
Posh
not
is so
bark.
easy.
He does not bark, but he does.
If you growl it in, I'll whine.
He kind of makes those kinds of noises. Let's see, Adidas Sunlina, love them. Only shoe I wear. There's a pair under £1 at $66 for shipping. $66 for just the shipping, and it's under £1. So that's probably the calculated shipping, I'm guessing.
I don't even see where you're at.
It was right above the question with Samantha. Do you do GSP? Keep wanting to do eBay, but Posh is so easy. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the video keeps bouncing. Hi there, glad to catch you this evening. I'm thinking I need to adjust my eBay shipping policies. Thanks for the info shared.
I mean, don't do anything because I said I like to do it.
Look into it more
something.
for sure.
Yeah.
We know a
I
lot of
just
people that have a
don't-
lot of success with calculated shipping.
Right.
It has to fit with you know. Don't just go change from calculate. You could lose money. So look into it more for sure.
And yeah, it also depends on where you live because like we're right in the middle of the country, so like pretty
Yeah.
much either direction, it's not. Like I know 2 pounds isn't going to cost me more than $11.28 even to the furthest place. So I charge $10.99 knowing I might have to pay 29 cents out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But then sometimes if it's just going to Arizona or Texas or something, it's only like $8.24. So then I pocket like $2 and something. So
Anita said, did the live stop? Hopefully it didn't.
if you live in California and you have to ship to New York, that's probably a lot more.
I do think we're having some issues with the live, but right now it seems to be an excellent connection. It looks okay on my end, so we're going to keep going. But we were having a lot of issues early on the live.
Hey there, glad. No, I read that.
Chunk Monkey said
where are you?
my June was a little over 20% down.
Are you on live chat?
I am on live chat. Where are you at?
I don't know where you are, but I was about to read the comment right under the one where you just read, and then you read something.
Well, you had already read the one that was right under the one I read.
The Christie comment?
Just read it. Go ahead.
Okay. I still don't see Junk Monkey's comment that you're... Oh, okay, I see it. But that's above the one you already read. Anyhow, we can fight about that later.
Or just not. So, what are you going to have to say?
Christy said, I've always been curious to hear how much time everyone spends on prepping an item for photos, cleaning, testing, steaming. So for me, I don't do much of that. Like, we don't clean it unless it's...
Well, we test if we can, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, we don't sell that much stuff that needs testing. Like, the one time I've ever really timed myself, I did 5 items, including the sourcing, and I think it came out to like 9 minutes per item. That included buying it, like photographing it, measuring it, bagging it, listing it, and putting it away. That was about 9 minutes per item. but that was just that day. Like sourcing could take more some days. Sometimes I could find a lot in a short time. So
Yeah. We try to source stuff that just doesn't need work. Made an order when Mogi Beth had 50% off for the day. I've only gone up to 40% off. Have you done 50% off? We did a 50% off sale on select items.
On eBay.
On
Mogi
eBay?
Beth had her sale recently on, she like had a birthday sale on Posh.
Oh.
I have done it on Posh a couple times. Not to like, I mean, I just advertise it to our YouTube following and Instagram. And just said if it's 2 or more items, I would accept 50% off. I only do it usually like on New Year's Eve or something, or I kind of wish I did it today, honestly. Although there's some stuff I don't want to accept 50% off on, so then I would have to hide that. It just takes a while.
That's another thing we've been meaning to do is get our sale set up to be a more high percent of a sale on stuff that's older, right? So we just haven't sat down and officially shifted things that way. It seems fairly easy to do on eBay, but yeah, we've just been in the mode of just putting a 12, 15, 10% off sale, just the same sale on everything in the store. So we want to shift to like if it's
items don't have any percent
off. If it's less than a month old, it's no sale.
The higher sale it goes into.
Right. And if it's like 6 months old, then we're like, okay, that's like 30, 40% off.
Because if it's been sitting for 6 months, I'm very happy to take 50% or more off. I'm honestly, if it's been sitting 6 months, happy to break even on it.
So that's what we need to do. We just need to like decide to do it and then do it. We've just been putting it off.
I honestly don't know how to do it on eBay yet. Yeah. But once I figure it out, we should just figure that out.
Yeah, I know we should. That's the thing. It's gonna like save us a lot of time, and hopefully it would boost some sales and stuff. One of the issues is Kathy. I don't know if you've done it much recently, but she'll end and relist stuff with eBay.
I haven't lately because of it.
And when you do that, it when you actually fully end it and relist it, you
don't really know when you
don't know when you originally had it, right? Yeah. So got to get out of that practice and just automatically have it based on how old it is, just to try to simplify it. Keep one more process that we don't have to worry about. That would free up some time. So oh, I lost my place.
Wanda said, it's been hard. I'm quite a person who stayed away from social media.
This has been hard, yeah.
Yeah. Ginger saying $500,000 houses are for people in the tech field. I was watching a TikTok of a girl. I feel like she made $500,000 a year in the tech field. She lived in California, and it was like, me and my husband will split this $5 million house payment, which is whatever. It was just nuts.
I used to fill my car to the bins just to get my weight up enough for the discounted price. Led to a huge death pile.
We don't even have that at ours. Just the same price, no matter how much you get.
Yeah. Oh, I missed it. MLW Fishing Man. Hello, Ginger Marvin. How's it going?
Hello.
And I guess I missed this too. You're so organized. It looks like you have it down to a science. How long did that take? So scared to even start.
I mean, the making of it didn't. It took a while to bag up everything we already had listed because it was like 1,000 items. But then after that, it's just every day you do 15 to 20 or whatever.
Just start small. If you want to be part of the Banker Box Mafia, go to Walmart, get a pack of 10 Banker Boxes, and make a box, put some inventory in it, and just keep it organized so you know exactly what box your stuff is in, so that you're not having to look. If it's in the box, it should be listed and all that kind of. There's certain things along the way you should kind of like they should be hard stops for yourself, right? So, yeah, I guess it's down to a science a little bit, but I don't know. We make mistakes sometimes. So
Yeah, today I had to find something that wasn't. It was in a box. I had 4 things, and I didn't just say they were 4 of the exact same item that I put all in one box and just never put where the location in the inventory. And that, thankfully, it was on the first wall that I checked, so it only took a couple minutes. But if I had to check through every single box, it would probably take still not that long, 10-15 minutes, but 10-15 minutes is a lot.
yeah. Yeah. My closest bins is 5 hours, and it's not great. I'm excited to go on vacation in August and hopefully find some good things down south. Video looks good. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Look at this. Like there was a big drop here. There's something's going on with YouTube, and I don't think it's on my end. I guess it might be because it's right over here. So hopefully we're still here, because I don't know if it's our internet, which is possible because I know they're working on the internet in our neighborhood. But man, come on, internet, get it together.
Hello. Did you already say hello to Bearded PokeTuber Matt?
No, Matt is here. How's it going, Matt?
Hello, Fine Sweet Finds. Oh yeah, we already said goodnight, Penny.
Yeah. Any good sales this weekend, or no, because of the holiday? We don't have time to go to any. This weekend is going to be packed for us.
Garage sales haven't been very good for me lately, so I'm like, do I even want to go this weekend at all? I don't need to.
I know, our
sure,
garage sales this season have been...
I'm so excited, and this summer has not been good.
Like, we went and recorded like a whole day of sales, and I don't even know if I want to put them out on video just because there wasn't good stuff. People were asking for like crazy high like prices, and it's... I don't know what it is. But it seems like our garage sale season, and obviously if we go to more, I'm sure we'd find a really good sale, find some good stuff, but it's been kind of dry for us.
Becky, I did see there was an estate sale. When is this? Tomorrow? Tomorrow the 1st? Yeah, the 1st and the... No. Wait. No, it's only Saturday and Sunday. It didn't look like anything I would want, though, so I'm probably not going, but...
Linux wanted to say hi. She's your biggest fan now that you sent her Nikes.
Aw, she's so cute.
Linux, how's it going? Thanks for saying hi. Hope you like your Nikes. What kids' clothes should I pick up at the bins to sell?
Bowden and Hannah Anderson for sure are good ones that are generally, I mean, if you're getting it at the bins, probably at least a $15 flip, 15 to 20, maybe more depending on what the item is. I mean, lately, if I'm at the bins and it's anything even in decent shape, I've been picking for Once Upon a Child, and they've been taking my whole bins. Like, literally, I'll take a whole bin stuff full, and they'll give me like $100. Oh. Did you see that our second Once Upon a Child closed today?
Was it today?
Yeah, today was the last day. So we had 2 in town. Now we have 1.
Was there an announcement before?
They like sent a push thing like 2 days ago.
Wow.
Like they didn't even tell people.
Kathy was like, I mean, you could tell, right? Like they were short-staffed.
When I called the other day, I was like, "When do you guys buy?" And
they weren't
like,
buying
we're not
anything.
buying anymore. It's like they're about to shut down, and then like a week later, the text is like, "We're closing on 6:30 for good."
Fireball Flippers is here. How's it going?
Think about other kids' clothes. But yeah, if you have a Once Upon a Child or something, if you're getting it cheap, just try that. You'll make quick money. But I do that knowing that if they don't take it, I'm probably just going to redonate the kids' clothes because I don't want to be listing like Carter's and stuff on my like online stores anymore.
Yeah.
Or then if they don't take it, you could give those to like a JBF. There are things where people tag your stuff for you, and then you could get money that way without doing much. So there's just so many ways to make money. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Julie, how's it going from Indiana? Looks like Martinez Vblog said, "Hello guys, are you planning to sell on Whatnot?" We are not.
I don't think so. I don't know. I still am like in the back of my head leaving it open, but
yeah,
I just don't think so.
I mean, no real plans.
I just really want
nothing
to keep
against Whatnot,
listing what I've been listing,
but we just it would just draw too much attention from others. We just don't have enough time, really. It looks like fun, but yeah, we just don't really have the time to commit to it. Did your bins decrease? When did your bins decrease? I've seen some non-offers.
I don't see where you're at.
Oh, she's talking to Junk Monkey. Serenity, hi, how's it going? Let's see. How much time does Chris spend sourcing, listing, bagging, and such? Or do you just do YouTube and Kathy does the reselling?
Yeah.
Kathy does the reselling. I do help bag. Like today, I spent probably a couple hours.
Couple hours. It was like 40 minutes.
It felt like a couple
we
hours.
watched like 2 20-minute YouTube videos, and then you're like, okay, I think I'm done.
But
that was 40 minutes. And that was because we were behind on bagging. Like if we just bagged every single day as we listed the items, it would take like 10 minutes or less.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw Becky said Whatnot has a lot of hoops to jump through to get accepted and lots of time for live sales. Yeah, and I also feel like just the stuff that we sell doesn't really fit Whatnot. I mean, if we were selling more collectibles and stuff, it'd probably be a little bit more enticing to go.
Yeah. And for the price that I've already paid for this stuff, it's like I'd have to at least start it at double. Like, if I'm selling a pair of shoes, I'm going to start it at least 20. What's the chances that somebody's in our thing? They obviously have to know us because who else is joining our Whatnot live?
I just feel like it would take a long time to get Whatnot to a point where it wasn't just selling to a lot of our viewers and stuff. So, I mean, I'm not. We could sell on it tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
we never say no to anything.
Yeah. As of right now, probably not.
But if you want to join with our code, you can get $10 to buy something with.
Code?
Yes, I have a Whatnot code. I
mean, I've bought a few things on Whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's things that I didn't need to buy, right?
Right.
So, and it took me away from doing things I should have done.
Yeah, I turned off all notifications, and then I feel bad because, like, I wanted to be in Becky Park. I think she just started one yesterday, and I missed them because I turned off all notifications. So I need to. I don't want to turn the notifications back on, but I do feel bad.
Yeah. If we had a lot more time, it'd be a different story. I think time is just the thing. As far as me sourcing, I do source a little bit, not a whole lot because I have a hard time listing, like listing the stuff that I buy.
He still has some books, those like books we showed you guys one live.
Yeah.
He has them in the drafts.
And I mean, I have listed and sold some good stuff.
Yeah, those
like high dollar stuff, but
it's just like the stuff that he sources. I wouldn't mind listing. Well, I don't like to list. If he just bought clothes and shoes and would photograph it, I would list it. But he buys the weirdest stuff that I know nothing about, and I'm not going to sit here and look it all up.
And the panic it causes is horrible.
Midwest Jules name change, Ginger Marvin to Banker Box Mafia. Yeah. I think Kevin Commonwealth name. He's like referred to us as that in a couple of his things. So
yeah.
Thought about making a sticker or something.
Give it time. I bet he's putting banker boxes all through his new shed right now.
Yeah, right.
I know he's not. He should. He should, though. Hey, Kevin, let us know. We'll come out and we'll do it for you.
Hey, that'd be fun. For real, let us know. Wait, he lives in Virginia. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go to Virginia. Although we need our schooling to be done so that we can.
Buy us a plane ticket. We'll come out and do it for you. Harry and Haley. Oh, I think she was talking the
about their
Whatnot. The Panic at the Whatnot seem to split it up that way. Oh, Harry and Haley seem to split it up that way.
I'm assuming like Whatnot and eBay and stuff.
Yeah, bagging, listing, all that stuff.
Oh.
Started selling on Kitizen for almost 3 months, post daily, but I only get like 4 sales a week. What's the secret? I feel like that's more sales than we get per week.
Yeah, I don't get that many sales anymore.
What is the secret?
The secret is having really good brands of kids' clothes.
Yeah.
And listing every day, sharing all your items over and over, carting your items or having a friend cart them because you can't cart your own items.
Yeah.
Running a sale, sending an offer when someone carts it. It's a lot of work.
Kitizen is a lot smaller than all these other platforms. It's a lot more targeted. So,
and I feel sad, but like Kitizen, because it is geared toward kid stuff, it's like even our kids are getting. When I started, I was just thinking about this the other day because it's so fun seeing all the kids that I started with were babies and now they're all like 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like our kids are starting that I don't need to buy them clothes as much, so I don't. And it's just like there's not a lot listed in my kids' size anymore. It's a lot of the toddler stuff. So yeah, it's just like I think a lot of people grow out of Kitizen as their kids grow, which is sad.
Yeah. Let's see. Loca Family Flipper said, my first year on eBay anniversary is coming up on the 12th. And June was my most profitable month yet. Hey.
Lucky.
Thanks for all you do for the community. You guys rock. Kathy from Boise. Kathy, thanks for that. And congratulations on having your most profitable month ever. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh yeah, has a lot of hoops. Kathy, you might want to call that store again. The Littleton Highlands Ranch and Colorado Springs stores now seem linked due to new owners. Yeah, it was the South one that closed down or whatever. Rip Technoblade. Don't know what that means. Where do you get the clean bags to store your items in? Amazon. And there should be links down in the description of this video to the ones that we get.
They often change them though, so
they do. Make sure you're getting the right size.
And it's not there. Just I guess search for something similar, but
yeah, I think next to the link I have the size that we get, like the 9x13 or whatever, and the 13x15. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but the links should take you to the right ones, but sometimes, like Kathy said, they change them. So just make sure that the size is the right size. And those are the 2 size bags that we use.
Largest shoes I fit in a padded flat rate. Usually, sometimes women's 10 if it's like a slimmer shoe. But that's pretty much it. So women's 10, maybe men's 7 to 8. But a lot of men's shoes are really bulky, so they don't fit.
Mm-hmm. Chair Simplicity said, I was in Becky Park. Becky Park was on Whatnot last night?
That's what I said. I knew she was doing one, but I turned off my notification, so I forgot about it because I wasn't really on Instagram. I would have been there.
I would have watched that one.
I know, and then I was like, dang it, I missed it. So I like going in there to support people. But
yeah. So much energy involved. Oh, yeah, she just had COVID, right?
Yeah.
So she's...
I'm not laughing because like she had COVID.
Right.
I'm like, a lot going on.
Right. That's what Lori was saying. Can't believe she had that much energy after being sick. Yeah. Man, I wish we would have seen that. And look, yeah, like 3 hours and she sold 100 items. That's awesome, right? Like 100 items. We sell like 400 to 500 items a month. So
no, we sell well, I said normally 400.
Well, this month we didn't sell that many, but
we sold 200. I know, but like I get what you're saying.
So yeah, to be able to sell 100 items in one night is crazy.
But you had to photograph those. Well, you guess you didn't have to, but I think the best way to do Whatnot is when you put all the, which I I'm pretty sure Becky did because she showed it on her
Yeah,
Instagram.
she's
When
a
you
freaking
preload all the
superhuman.
items, preload them, pre-measure them, let people pre-bid on them. I feel like those are the auctions that do better than just starting and then being like showing you stuff off their rack as they go, not having measurements, not having just a lot of information about
Yeah.
the item. So
Yeah, I think if like I know Josh and Haley have, I don't remember her
like an
name,
employee.
but like yeah, somebody that helps them out with their whatnot stuff. So she like photographs and does all the preloading of all the information for their whatnots, which
It's like even if we had that, would we want? I still wouldn't want to do whatnot. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
The thing is like we just don't. We would have to completely change what we source.
Yeah.
So again, it just doesn't really fit with us right now. Can come out and do it for me. I'm not Commonwealth picker, but I have waterfalls, redwoods, Crater Lake, and beaches. Kathy has been wanting to go to a beach. And puppies, so
all right. We're going.
huh.
I know. We were just looking at.
Do they still have puppy
night,
breath?
And he's just like he's an old man, and we know he's not going to be around long. And we have been decided we're not getting another dog at least anytime soon. Right. But then it's like going to be so sad not having any dog.
I know.
We've always had a dog since we've been married.
Poshmark kid sales are slow. Yeah, because Poshmark, every order they're paying like what, $7, almost $8 of shipping, $8 in shipping. So unless they are able to bundle quite a bit of stuff together, the shipping is expensive on very light stuff like kids' clothes with Poshmark. So
what's up, Reese?
Hey, the Artful Journey has 10 items listed and 10 to go.
I got none listed. I got stuff ready to list, but I'm just, again, in a weird mood.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to catch up with everybody. Today, it's been a few weeks, couple weeks, and
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
9,
we started
10.
off with all kinds of connection issues, and
I did list 11 items today, and one has already sold.
Hey.
One of those 11, I mean. So, better than nothing.
Yeah. Everyone seems to be selling t-shirts and hoodies on YouTube, but the prices are insane. My mom won't let me pay those prices. Do you know why it is so expensive to sell on YouTube? Like merch?
I'm assuming merch.
Probably because they're doing it all
like
through
I imagine
a different
if somebody
third party.
came with merch, yeah, so they had to first come up or pay for the design, pay for the shirts. Probably having somebody else ship them for them. So
if you're doing something like,
I imagine if someone's selling, say, a t-shirt for $25, they might be making like $5
$3 to
profit
$5,
on that. Yeah.
The actual the content creator.
If I was selling a hoodie, it'd probably be like 40 to 50, I would think.
Yeah. But we don't know much. We have not made merch yet, so we don't know all the ins and outs. But I'm thinking it's because it's all done through third parties, and it's expensive to do kind of on-demand stuff like that. Whereas, like I know Kevin, Commonwealth does, he has somebody who makes them for him, and he fulfills the orders and all that kind of stuff. So I know a lot of that goes towards all the charities that he does and stuff. So, but it takes a lot of work. So, they're outsourcing that work, and it costs money. So, I'm new. Hi, I'm new. Glad to find you. I am a new reseller on eBay. Excuse me. Roxanne, that's awesome. Thanks for watching the live.
Yeah, good luck with selling.
Yeah.
We all miss Becky's whatnot, but she seemed to sell like all of her items, so that's good.
Do you still source kids' clothes? Women seems to do better.
Occasionally, yeah. If I'm in a normal Goodwill, I rarely go over there. If my kids say need like some new pants, I'll just like be looking over in that section, and then if I see anything to sell, I'll grab it. But there's a couple stores in town. I look for baby overalls or like frilly dresses, so I just kind of like glance with my eyes through the section, but I don't like go through each item. But that's about it right now that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And then kids' shoes I still look for. I still go to Once Upon a Child specifically for shoes whenever I buy there.
Mm-hmm. Chopang is here. How's it going, Chopang? That makes sense with the clothes, especially need to see the measurements.
Yeah, when I like on Whatnot,
Yeah.
just like preloading all your items.
These puppies are so
Mm-hmm.
cute. Puppies have been weaned for a couple weeks, so not much of the puppy breath.
Okay, we got to go to the mall tomorrow and hold puppies that we can't buy because they're $3,000.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Puppy
What are you
or
looking at?
animal, what's it? Pet store prices have inflated quite a bit from when we bought our first dog at the mall, at the mall pet store. And she was a chocolate lab, and we spent, what, $700 or something at the mall. Reese was just like $100 puppy.
You're a Craigslist puppy.
He's our Craigslist puppy. Ginger KJ said I listed 7. I'm still
Very
learning
good.
brands. Yeah. Good job getting 7 listed today. Lori only listed 3, but one was a Chanel boots. I found a Goodwill at the bottom shelf.
Nice.
Crazy.
Yeah, Lori, did you see those Chloe sandals I found the other day? That was crazy. They were just our Goodwills. They have all the shoes like on normal racks that you can scan, but like the sandals they had just hanging on these weird thingies. I don't even know how to explain it, but anyways, those Chloe sandals were like on the very bottom rack of one of those sandal things, like where all the cheapy $1 flip flops are, and they were $10, but they retail for $600. They look like they'd never been worn.
Found the cutest Carhartt overalls at the bins.
Oh, that's another kids brand I always grab.
Yeah.
The jackets do especially well, like about $40 if you find like the Sherpa jackets.
Yeah, anything that is like trendy, like in adult sizes.
Yeah.
If you find them in little miniature sizes, that stuff will sell fast.
I've never found Reformation yet, but I have underlisted quite a bit of items and they sell fast. But hey, money's money.
Yeah, Goodwill wanted $20 for those toddler Carhartt bibs.
Ugh.
Yeah. Goodwill with their prices. Just buy them at the bins like next week.
Yeah, Lori. Well, I'm looking at all the shoes specifically, so I was just like, oh, those look like leather. I didn't even notice they were Chloe at first. So I just grabbed them because I'm just scanning with my eyes and I'm looking at Old Navy flip flop after Old Navy flip flop. And then I'm like, wait, those look like leather. Let's check them out. And they were Chloe. And they were a purple tag, which I believe was like just put out this week. So I probably got lucky just happening to be there at the right time. Mm-hmm. So
we have Craigslist guinea pigs.
What's funny is I found those Chloe sandals at the same store that Chris found all those Hungerfords at. So that's a good store, apparently.
Hello, David. Yeah, Goodwill's pricing is crazy high right now. I feel like it goes high and low, you know?
Yeah.
Hasn't gone low in a while, though. Those boots were $12, she said.
I'd pay it.
All right, Reese, what you doing?
He's just waiting to get fed by you.
Come say hi.
Oh my gosh, she's like a wrecking ball.
He came in like a wrecking ball. Ow! He saw that I did not have any treats. I know. Soon, Bubba. Dinner time soon. Oh. Let's see. One of our Goodwills is on lower pricing kick right now, and I love it. Hey.
Nice.
Should tell them to share that with the rest of people. It's like the rest of the Goodwills. Goodwill pricing is inconsistent, though. They were asking 15 to 20 for Nike in Adidas and 12 for the Chanel.
I made a sale.
Just made a sale? What'd you sell?
Some Teva sandals.
Some Teva?
Yeah. So let me delist those.
Goodwill is getting Value Village level ridiculous. We don't have any Value Villages here. Yeah, I love it when I've heard Goodwill. Some Goodwills will put stuff behind the display case, and they'll have an eBay listing of the same thing, and trying to justify why they're asking $400 for like a Barbie doll or something. Love it when that happens. I still find great stuff at Goodwill, but not the popular resale items. Yeah. Would you say things are getting harder? Is it harder to be a reseller today than it was 2 years ago?
Only because people are having less money.
Hmm.
I mean, as far as finding stuff and stuff, no, but.
Let's see. Christy said, although I found some Fry mid-high riding boots and they wanted $40.
I'd pay that. It depends on if they were in really good shape.
What did the comps say?
I mean, I think any Fry boots would go for over 100. So I'd pay the 40. Yeah, recently I've been going to Plato's just I can usually pull 3 to 5 pairs of shoes that are really nice ones.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to pay up for a fast sale. Like I sold another pair of the Nobles today for $87.96.
Yeah,
I bought those at Plato's for $14.
That was a killer deal for those, right?
Yeah.
Plato's Closet selling Nobles for $12, $15,
14,
right?
14, yeah. The white ones were
they
16
made a mistake
for some
there.
reason, but
Must have changed employees recently. Yeah. Hello from Idaho. How's it going, Ashley? Carl said, we lived in the Springs forever and went sourcing around the Goodwills out there before we moved here to Rochester, New York area. You can't believe how much less expensive things are out here. Oh, we can believe it.
Because every time I go to anywhere else and source, I'm just like, wow, it's so much cheaper.
Yeah. Our stores down the road in Buffalo are having 50% off all clothes on 4th of July. Hey. Send me some Bill stuff. I'm from East Texas. Okay. I didn't even know. Oh, Chrissy said, really? I didn't even comp them out. I'm going back tomorrow. They still had the sales tag on them. Barely worn.
Yeah, definitely comp them. I mean, I've only sold a few pairs of Fry boots, but they've all went for over $100, so.
Yeah. If it's
nice leather.
And Fry boots are typically a quick seller, right?
I don't know about that, but we are going into like fall, which is boot season.
Yeah, people are buying more fall stuff here soon. So if you have the ability to, put $40 into it.
Yeah, so that would be the depending. Like not everyone can just go blow 40 because it might sit. Can you spend 40 and have it sit for 3 to 6 months and still be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then do it. If not, then don't do it. In my head, I'm always like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? Can I make my money back?
You would at least be able to sell them for
Right.
40 and get your money. Well, 50.
Right. And if you're ever just like, man, I just need my $40 back, you could drop the price
Mhm.
essentially to 50 and sell it probably that day.
Mm-hmm. But also, like if they're tall, make sure you think about shipping situations and stuff like that.
So Poshmark would be good for boots.
Mhm.
Those thread up polka dot boxes are good for shipping boots.
I'm hoping that everyone wants a pre-owned fall and winter wardrobe.
Right?
Yeah, I think
Sold a sweater today. Yeah, I've been selling a lot of fall winter stuff. So I would, if you got stuff, just list it right now.
the used market is probably about to pick up a little bit more. So, and online shopping because of gas prices. But hoping everyone buys their fall and winter wardrobes from the platforms to save money. Yeah. When is fall kickoff? Now, next month.
I mean, I would just say now. Yeah.
I mean, we've been selling more and more.
I mean, if you're gonna list either a pair of shorts or I would just start listing fall versus like keep listing summer. But also, I list any season all the time, so just whatever you got. But
Yeah. Oh, good call, Lori. Yeah. Reminder: the eBay quarterly shipping
ours?
coupon. I did check it today. We checked it today. We did use it.
Buy something else tomorrow though.
So yeah, if you have not used your quarterly eBay coupon because you have an eBay store, go get those free shipping materials or discounted shipping materials. You might have to buy something, but don't let it expire. What do you think of the new Colorado fee for shipped items in state?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. Is it already in effect, or did we make a mistake?
Did the platforms collect that for us?
Becky, please tell us.
Tell us everything. We're just dum-dums that just list stuff and then that's about it.
Is August a good month normally?
I was trying to look up our last August. We didn't use our spreadsheet yet, right? Last August, a year ago.
Not this one.
So it would have been
July 1st.
Of this. What
so it starts tomorrow? Okay, effective July 1st, Colorado imposes a retail delivery fee on all deliveries by motor vehicle to a location in Colorado with at least one item of tangible personal property subject to state sales tax.
So if I walk it over to them on my feet, we don't have to. I'm just kidding.
So it's a 27-cent fee.
What? Just kidding.
Retail delivery fee. Are we considered retail delivery?
I think I can live with that though. I don't feel like we sell a super lot.
Yeah,
to Colorado,
so if it's
but
an extra quarter,
27 cents.
extra 30 cents to every Colorado sale, I mean, that's
the cool thing is when we do sell to Colorado, like I've already charged them shipping, you know what I mean? And it's always way cheaper than I've charged. So we're already making several dollars off the shipping. So
the retailer or marketplace facilitator that collects sales tax or use tax on the tangible personal property sold is liable to collect. So I'm assuming that means eBay would be collecting that, or the other platforms, right? Because they're the marketplace facilitator that collects the sales tax. So fingers crossed that eBay is just going to take care of that for us. Or, the other platforms too. It does look like it's owed basically when sales tax is owed.
So I
Thanks for the
found-
heads up. I haven't even heard about that. So
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
we've kind of just been, I guess, not paying good attention.
I have a new August goal. I finally found last August spreadsheet. Last August was a really good month. So we sold 432 items for $12,698 and over $6,000 profit that month. So that was a pretty good
2021.
Yeah, 2021. That's pretty good.
Dang, that's the old spreadsheet.
I know. All right. I got to do better than that this August. Got to get to listing all my good stuff I just bought.
See, I watched Living on a Dime YouTube channel as well, and they were telling everyone to buy used, which I loved hearing. Awesome. Do the new restrictions and rules take effect for selling in Germany? To Germany start tomorrow also. Again, Becky, do you know it? No. I don't know anything about that either. Where do you guys hear all this?
I know, right? Well,
if it's from the news, I mean, we don't really watch the news or anything, so that might
Generally,
be it.
like, I'm just randomly scrolling Instagram, but I've been trying to stop that the last couple weeks, and so I'm not like seeing all the normal stuff, just random knowledge I would pick up from that.
Yeah. So, Ginger, people claim there's a summer slowdown. Some people claim it, some people don't believe it.
I haven't felt it ever until this year, but then again,
there's a lot of things
we're not really listing as much
going
as
on
we
this
should
year,
be.
right? That we haven't experienced as
and
resellers.
We haven't experienced inflation like what's happening right now.
Inflation, gas prices, all that kind of stuff, right? So that could be part of it. We've also been slower listing stuff this month, so yeah, we just don't want to tell you things are going to pick up in August if they don't. So it should, but it's possible that it won't. I don't know. There's a lot of things that are new to us that we're experiencing. Yeah, all the new tax items, fees, yeah, and even the platform, or like the IRS collecting, even though people were supposed to be paying all those taxes if you sell more than $600 or whatever, but there's a lot of things this year that are new and changed. So the governor voted this fee in like May. Where's the money going? What's it gonna what is it going to? Just everything, or did they
free school lunches?
Is it? Yeah.
No, I don't know if it is. I feel like I heard someone say the marijuana money is going to go toward that.
The pot
school lunch has been free for the last 2 years because of COVID, but this next year they're starting to charge again, and now a lunch is like $4, which doesn't. I mean, I don't know. Does that sound? It sounds like a lot to me for a school lunch.
Yeah.
Knowing what they get for a school lunch, but
this should go to roads. Wasn't that what the pot money originally was supposed to go for? All roads are crap here.
Yeah.
Pot for potholes. Wasn't that the whole thing? Maybe that's just something I thought. I don't know. But so it's supposed to go to roads. I guess we'll see. It seems like our roads never get fixed. Oh, we may need to talk more often. Yeah, we need to get our news from someone, I guess. Typical August. Yeah, it's probably picks up. What was our? Did you have that spreadsheet
she was
open?
Saying that typical about the lunch money. Oh.
Typical fee, or she was asking if things would pick up in August typically.
I think so, because it's back to school. Yeah,
summer. There's a lot of stuff going on in the summer for people. So, yeah, gas went higher. Less people buying gas. Less tax being collected. So new fee. Yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So the governor voted in, but did anybody else get to vote on it? Like,
well, if you're in Colorado, I did notice when that Castle Rock's gas was about 30 cents less. It's like only $4.69.
And it's kind of getting to the point where it's cheaper to drive to Castle Rock to go get some gas.
Well, not to get gas. Obviously, that would defeat it. But I was thinking, well, I might as well just source there then and then fill up my gas tank if I need to fill it up.
See, check your seller hubs. There's a packaging act that requires sellers to license the packaging of their products and register with a specific database. What? Oh, for Germany? Is that only for Germany, Christy?
That seems difficult. They really don't want nobody selling anything, huh?
So it's a fee, yeah.
So many fees, and then you gotta pay taxes on top of it.
Gotta pay taxes on the fees that are just disguised taxes. All right. Guys, it's 10 o'clock, and now I'm all depressed.
Yeah, we gotta go to bed. Or, no, we gotta go have a business meeting on how we can make more money to pay all these fees.
Packaging. I'm gonna have to look into that because the packaging act.
My seller hub.
German packaging act is what came up when I said packaging act in eBay. That looks like it came into effect in 2019, though.
Don't know. I don't see anything weird on my eBay seller hub.
Yeah, we're gonna have some wine. So, also gonna have to look up. I've kind of spaced out at what I was doing, guys. Sorry. We're gonna have to look at that packaging act. Is it just Germany though? Oregon is the mecca for smart cars. The state passed new bill to charge smart car owners a fee to make up for the lost tax revenue of fewer gas sales.
Do they got enough electricity for all the smart cars and stuff? Like,
yeah, probably not.
I'm a little worried, just in general, about the whole freaking the rest of our existence. Honestly.
Anyway, we are probably going to pack it up here and go have some wine.
Oh, we don't have any wine.
There's some wine. It's probably some old wine. It's probably some flat, nasty wine. Oh, yeah, we do have some Coors. We were going to take it on the boat, and we didn't.
I forgot.
Yeah, they made it a fee, not a tax, so that we couldn't vote on it. Sounds like the government, all right? Sounds like the government. Out of touch with the people in the world. Look up the Lucid database. Let me look that up real quick. Oops.
My listing goals is 100 items per week, but I have not hit that in probably the last 2 months, so I'm going to hit it this week. Well, what's today? I mean, I'm not going to hit it this week, but like starting Monday or whatever, because I don't know how many I've listed this week.
Yeah. Junk Monkey's going to go finish cleaning some golf clubs.
One.
Lori's sighing in unison over here. Matt PokeTuber's going to bed. We're going to head out, guys. They have a firm grip on the people of the world for at least their or at least our wallets, yeah. And we just have to go along with it, I guess. Hope you all have a great night. You too, Ginger. We're going to call it here. Reese, you want to say good night?
Hey.
Oh, now he's pretending to be asleep.
Are you asleep? Reese, wake up.
Want to say goodnight to people? Come here. Or go there.
Right,
Or
who's
not.
your favorite? Who's your favorite? Come here. Who's your favorite? Me?
He's like, where's the snacks? Where's the snacks? Where's the snacks? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out and putting up with all the technical difficulties that we were dealing with. I'm going to look into that a little bit and see what I can figure out. Probably nothing, but we do appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for all the support. And we do have a video coming out tomorrow. It's got some good sales on it. We've had, like we were saying, a slower sales for the month, but we did have a few
some good sales, but like the rest of the day was a slow day. So.
A few cool sales.
Yeah.
And hope to see you guys then. We'll be back we should be back next Thursday, right?
It's not 4th of July or anything.
No, 4th of July is Monday, so we should be back next Thursday.
Monday, because Sai's birthday too is the 6th.
Sai's birthday's Wednesday.
So Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Happy Independence Day. Go blow some stuff up safely. That sounded. Have some fireworks. Don't blow anything up. Don't delete my account, YouTube. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys next week, next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye, guys.